Yo, what's good YouTube? It's Clutch Sam. Today I'm going to be going over the 5 must-have cards from the brand new My Team Festival of Champions. Pretty much we just got a brand new batch of festival cards, and I'm just going to be breaking down which 5 cards and I'm going to be breaking down which 5 cards I think are must-haves from this festival event. I'm not going to be including any of the Invincibles or GOAT cards because those cards are pretty much unattainable, but I will be including some of the 100 overalls because I think those definitely are obtainable with all the free rewards we will be getting from playing King of the Court, doing the Sunday win streaks and things like that. Also, do keep in mind these aren't in order. They're just 5 cards. I'm not going to rank them 1 through 5. I think they're just 5 cards because I think at the end of the day it really depends on your squad. Like for my squad, none of these cards are must-have because I already have a pretty solid lineup. Like maybe Serge Ibaka because I want to replace Anthony Davis, but at the same time I don't really play competitively, so it really doesn't matter. At the end of the day, it's all going to be personal preference on what you need for your squad. So I don't want to make a list that factors positionally because I think all these cards are solid, but it really depends on your lineup. So without further ado, let's get right into it. At number 5, I do have Robert Horry. Robert Horry is a 6'10 small forward, really solid overall card. I think he's been really underrated this year in my team, and he's always a very solid card. 95 standing dunk, 90 driving, can handle the rock as well, 88 block, 90 steal, perimeter and interior, 90 rebounding, 90 speed, 90 agility, 88 vertical, 95 strength and stamina. Comes with 18 base Hall of Fame badges and 19 on gold. Is only missing Dimer, Aerial Wizard, and Float Game. Probably add Dimer, Aerial Wizard, and you can boost up a bunch of his gold badges to Hall of Fame. He has a very smooth jumper. He can dribble the ball decently well, and he's going to be a very solid card. If you're on a budget account, 6'10 small forward, he's going to be able to hold it down very, very easily. And I think he's really going to be an underrated card, and I think he can help a lot of budget players with their lineups because 6'10 at the 3, that's going to be able to hold it down with a smooth jumper. He can be a 3 and D card for your lineup, and I think he can do that for a lot of squads. Next up at number 4 is going to be Michael Porter Jr. I know he is a little bit expensive, but from grinding all the King of the Court, all the Sunday win streaks, all of the challenges and things like that, and maybe even getting lucky from a few MT packs, you can get this card. He's pretty obtainable for the majority of the player base. Not everyone's going to be able to get him, but if you do all the grinding possible, you will be able to get him. 6'10 at the 3, like Robert Horry, man. He has a change jumper, pretty much 99 everything. He's going to be insane. 31 base Hall of Fame badges. He's going to be a very solid card for a lot of people. He is decently expensive in the exchange, but he will definitely be obtainable. Jermaine O'Neal was obtainable last event, no money spent, and Michael Porter Jr. is just around that level. I think we will be getting more event cards than we did last week. So just keep that in mind. Than the last event, not than last week, but than the last event because we're getting daily challenges on top of the challenges we already have. I think he's very obtainable, along with Serge Ibaka, who I think will also be obtainable, no money spent. And even if you open up some packs, like I said, you will be able to get him. But Michael Porter Jr., 6'10 at the 3, very solid SIGs, very solid jumper. He's going to be a plug-and-play type card. He's going to be a very solid card for Triple Threat Park, Showdown, things like that. He's going to be a very capable shooter, and he's going to be a very solid overall card in my opinion. Next up at number 3, and like I said, this isn't in order, so don't be getting mad in the comments that it's not in order. I know all these cards are good, but this is just my personal preference for obtainability and things like that, and I just wanted to put all 5 cards on the list. Next up at number 3 is going to be Serge Ibaka. He is a very solid jumper. You can put him 6'10 at the 4. He's pretty much Miles Turner, but just a little bit better. 99 pretty much everything, comes with 31 base Hall of Fame badges. He has decent SIGs, can move with the ball, has a very smooth jumper. I do believe he has Pro 2 as well. He's going to be a very solid backup. I have AD right now. I'm considering trying to get this Serge Ibaka, putting him at the 5 instead, but he looks like a very solid overall card. He does cost 4,100 overall pieces, but like I said, doing some grinding and things like that, you'll definitely be able to get this card. I think he's definitely going to be obtainable. 6'10 at the 4, he's a very solid card, and he's going to be a very solid anchor big man for your lineup. And then next up on the list is going to be Richard Jefferson. I think this card flew under a lot of people's radars. He got a change jumper. He has Pro 2. He has Elite SIG, 6'7 at the 2. He's going to be a very solid overall card. Comes with 24 base Hall of Fame badges, 15 on gold. Really isn't missing anything too crazy. Would probably boost his mini marksman, brick wall, interceptor, pick dodger, brick wall, but that's about it. He has really solid badges. He has really good SIGs, a good jumper. He's going to be able to hold it down defensively, and he's going to be an elite slasher at the end of the day. With his super quick jumper, he's a very solid card. I think him and number 1 are very interchangeable. And at number 1 is going to be Cedric Maxwell, the 2K22 GOAT, 6'8" at the 2, has really good stats, can dunk the ball, can be a very good athletic finisher, can shoot the ball lights out, 93 ball, comes with 24 base Hall of Fame badges, 14 on gold, is only missing 2 badges. Dimer and Mini Marksman would definitely give him Mini Marksman, probably Hall of Fame, but this card's very, very solid. He has Pro 2, really good 6'8" at the 2. He's a little bit taller than Richard Jefferson, which is why I put him at number 1, just because I feel like this is who most people are going to be targeting from the Dark Matters over Richard Jefferson, just because he is a bigger 2K name, and I think he just has a little bit of an edge on the player model, but like I said, he's a My Team legend, man. 6'8", super smooth jumper, Pro 2, has really good SIGs. This card's going to be very, very good for a lot of people's squads. And what you guys can do is you guys can pretty much get him guaranteed just by entering a locker code. If you guys come over here to the main menu, Festival of Champions GOAT, just come over here, type in that locker code, you get a free GOAT piece. You can break that GOAT piece down into pretty much the Cedric Maxwell card. I broke down the GOAT piece. I also got the Bogut Duo, the 10-pack box, the Legend badges as well, and I'm only missing 4 Dark Matter pieces for this Cedric Maxwell. So you're pretty much going to be able to get him as soon as you put in that GOAT piece. You do a little bit of grinding, you do a couple of challenges. There are a bunch of challenges to do over in the Festival of Champions challenges for 200 overalls, 100 overalls, a Dark Matter, and there will be more every single day. From grinding King of the Court, the Sunday win streak tomorrow, which will give you a guaranteed GOAT piece, you can get this card super duper easily, and he's very attainable and very, very good. I think he's going to be making a lot of people's squads. I probably pick him up, and I'm probably going to plug him in. He might honestly play over Paul George. I'm not sure, but I will have to test him out, see what his animations are looking like, but he looks like a very solid overall card. I think pretty much this festival set was definitely a little bit underwhelming, I will say that. It wasn't as good, and it's not going to have as much of an impact on people's teams as this last summer festival did. Actually, most of the festivals have been very underwhelming since this glitch festival, where Peja, Giddy, and Klingon played on a lot of people's squads. I think these last couple festivals have been a little bit underwhelming. They're not there aren't as many game-breaking players, but I think we're also at the point in the year of My Team where it's really about personal preference. There are so many good cards in the game right now that it's really up to who you like using. Like Richard Jefferson is an elite option. Same with Cedric Maxwell. Same with Ibaka, MPJ. A lot of these cards are really solid elite options because you had really good options 2 weeks ago with Hito, Gilbert, Jermaine, DeAndre Ayton, Gerald Wallace, Michael Finley, Tyrus Thomas. Like, there's been so many good options. And I think it's really just about who you want to plug into your lineup and who's going to be able to play for you. But I would definitely recommend giving Cedric Maxwell, Richard Jefferson, Robert Horry, Michael Porter Jr., and Serge Ibaka some thoughts, because I think those are going to be some obtainable cards that you can shoot for that are going to be able to make an impact on your lineup. And I think they will definitely be able to help you if you guys do end up picking them up for your squads. With that being said, that's going to do it for the video. Drop a like and subscribe. I'm on the road to 5K subs. If you guys enjoyed this video, let me know down in the comments below. Let me know if there's any other videos you guys do want to see from me. And yeah, with that being said, I'm out.